Puppy Swap Love Unleashed is a 2019 film directed by Margot. It's written by Rolfe Kanefsky and Novak, and we have a cast including Sara Fletcher and Hillis. And I was looking forward to this. The premise sounded interesting. It's about a couple who at the beginning of the film get engaged. They also give each other puppies. And I have to say the dogs are very, very cute. And pretty much immediately after, they go their separate ways. They're no longer together. And of course they take one puppy each. And the puppies are determined to get their owners back together. And the puppies actually have voices. We can hear the puppies' thoughts as they're communicating with each other. And I don't mind that part of it. In general, I'm not a fan of animal films. When it's all about the animals, I don't mind it when animals have voices, obviously. But if it's mostly focusing on the humans, but every now and then we hear the dog's thoughts, I don't necessarily love that. But that wasn't very jarring with this film. I actually thought it worked quite well. I didn't mind that. But in general, though, it's not a good film. The narrative is okay. It makes sense within the context of the story. It flows well. I don't mind it. Our lead characters, Jessica, Mel, absolutely fine. No problems with them. The performances there are very good. Some of these supporting characters don't have the best acting behind them, but not enough to spoil the film, but it's certainly not brilliant. But the narrative's just not that interesting. It works, it flows well, and yes, I guess I was curious to see whether the puppies would be able to get them back together by the end of the film. I was definitely interested in finding out that, but I wasn't exactly emotionally invested. I wasn't really concerned about any of the characters. I wasn't ultimately bothered what was going to happen. I was curious, but I didn't care what the outcome was going to be, and that means that I wasn't really following the journey with any real passion or enthusiasm. We also have some really choppy editing and some not great camera work, not throughout the entire film, not to the point where it makes it unwatchable. It is a watchable film, but there are definitely areas where there is significant room for improvement. So I'd say it's not a great film. It's more of a film that's not a bad one to put on if you just want background company while you're doing other things. If you want something to sit down and watch and become fully immersed in, I don't think it's going to be a brilliant experience. But as background company, if you like films about dogs, then sure, give it a watch. We also have some really gorgeous outdoor locations. It's filmed in Montana, according to IMDb, and we do have some beautiful outdoor scenery, gorgeous horse, beautiful animals. The animals in this are all really stunning. The protagonists are not bad as characters. I don't mind them. As I said, I wasn't really emotionally invested in their journey, but I certainly didn't dislike them. The performances with our leads, not too bad at all. The dogs are beautiful. So it's not a particularly good film. There's a lot of room for improvement. The narrative is not the most interesting in terms of the execution, but it's not terrible either. Yes, the camera work could be better, the editing could be better, and some of the performances could be better, but it's not unwatchable. So if you're curious, check it out. If you just want something on as background company, then Puppy Swap, I'd say is probably an okay one for that.